Hey, BookTube. I look terrifying. I really, really do. I'm very self conscious right now. I'm not. So, this is my May wrap up and my June TBR. So, let's get cracking. Um, I didn't finish a lot of titles in May, but I did do quite a bit of reading. So, I finished The Last Night of Earth Poems and Mockingbird Wish Me Luck, poetry books by Bukowski, which were great. Um, oh, dang nabbit. I did it again. I left a book somewhere else. So we'll get to that in a minute. Um, I read Tarzan and the Golden Lion, which was a lot of fun. Um, I will say this about the Tarzan books. It feels like, well, now because I started Tarzan and the Ant-Man, I feel like the formula that Burroughs was using in the Tarzan books is changing a bit. Um, and I'll get into that more when I do kind of like a review on this book. But it's like Tarzan is different. I don't know how to put my finger on it right now, but Tarzan as a character is a little different. Um, yeah, I'll get into that more at a later date. Um, I read um, The Case of Charles Dexter Ward in here, um, which was great. Really enjoyed that. I've been digging in that a lot. A lot of the stuff I've been reading in here too. Like I read Dagon the other day out of there for the podcast. Um, oh, and I've been dipping in Princess of Mars because of the podcast. In fact, the new episode just went up today, and I am up through. Oh, that's exactly where I'm ready to go now. Chapter 9. That's for next week. Okay, so I did those. Um, oh, um, I finished reading, if you recall, um, all of the Robert E. Howard Conan stories, and I was a little bummed out. So, when I got my Audible credit, I didn't know what to get, and I ended up getting, um, oh, of course, let's have all of these things uh, happen at once. So here we go. Um, Conan the Cimmerian Barbarian, the Complete Weird Tales Omnibus, edited and annotated by Finn J.D. John. Um, the reason why I got this is because I like the voice the narrator does for Conan. So I've been listening to all the Conan stories that I just finished reading, but it's been a lot of fun, and I kind of feel like I'm getting more out of it this time around. Um, but the way he does Conan's voice is like a cross between Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Conan movie and how I read Conan's dialogue in my head when I'm reading like Savage Sword of Conan and stuff. So it's kind of awesome how that is going. Um, And then, let me see if I could pull this up without starting it. I don't think I can. Um, but maybe you can see it. I also picked up um, The Savage Tales of Solomon Kane right here. Uh, that's him. Oh, man, phone stuff on the computer is so stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, um, the Conan the Cimmerian Barbarian audiobook is 36 hours, and I have an hour left of it. I'm in Red Nails, which is the last story he did. And Solomon Kane, I haven't heard or read any Solomon Kane stuff except at the beginning of this Conan collection. There are two Solomon Kane stories that, and there's also a Cull story that the guy who put this collection together believes are like the forerunners of Conan. Um, and the Solomon Kane story was so cool that I immediately nabbed that up too. So that'll be fun. So I'll be doing that this month. Um, Probably starting that tomorrow. And is that it? Um, oh, I'm gonna be rereading some Raymond Chandler um, and Dashiell Hammett for the podcast. So that'll be coming up. Um, but I did want to show you this stuff because Zoe finished a couple covers. If you recall me talking about it, I am re releasing all the Black Star Canyon books because a lot of people, I guess, were under the impression that Black Star Canyon was a Western and it's more like a supernatural horror thing. So, we're kind of revamping all of it, and we're going to be releasing all 5 books really shortly. But like the first book, we changed the title to They Will Die, and instead of the Black Star Canyon series, it's Death's Calling. So hopefully that makes a little more sense for people going to read it. And the second book is now called Severed Hands. Um, so, yeah. So, hopefully, these covers and the name changes and all that other stuff work a lot better. And I will let you all know when those go up exactly. So that'll be really fun. I'm really, really excited. I feel like this is like a whole new kick to what I'm doing. So I'm really, really excited about that. And for those of you also, um, my own little pulpy zine, Weird Mask. I'm accepting. Jesus H. Christ. My phone has been going ballistic. I got a call from fucking Bermuda. Okay, you guys might be wondering, why is there a red phone on the front of your covers? And I'll tell you, I think one of the most horrifying things in the world is answering the fucking phone. Even with caller ID, even with things popping up on your screen so you could see who the caller is, or at least the number they're calling from, or maybe even the location of their call. It's terrifying. I don't want to answer the fucking phone. It's like seriously one of the scariest things in the world. You have no idea who's on the other line. You have no idea what they're going to say to you. I'm not interested, people. Quit calling me. Okay. Ooh, that was a bit of a rant. I'm all. Whew. Okay, so anyway, Weird Mask is my little zany, pulpy thing. I'm looking for stores. I already got some great stories in it. I'm so excited. Um, we're gonna go into the end of June accepting submissions. So basically, anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 words, uh, any genre, but genre fiction is preferred. The weirder, the better. Transgressive shit's also acceptable. Um, and yeah, so if you want to be a part of that, let me know down below or just email me at mattwallwrites@gmail.com. Um, and we will get that going. I guess that's it. I'm kind of all frazzled at the minute because my phone has rang like 30 times since I started this video. And phones are evil. Okay, so anyway, Grandpa, um, that was my stuff. Let me know what you're going to be reading this month down below. And if you've read any of the stuff that I'm reading, let me know what you think about it. And whatever. So until next time, everybody, bye.